Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing my favorite lashes with you. It was time for an updated lash video. I'm going to have all of them listed for you down below in the description, and I'll also link my other two videos down below as well. These are like my go-to natural everyday wear lashes. First two lashes that I want to briefly mention are the Salon Perfect 614s and the Kissso 01 lashes. That is no surprise. If you guys have been watching me, you know these are literally my babies. I'm not going to talk too long about them just because I'm always talking about them. I'm going to spare you some time. So definitely go pick these up if you want that lash extension look. They're so wispy, and honestly, they're really similar. Like, they look pretty similar to me, but they are different, especially when applied. So let me know if you guys want a video on how I like to apply my lashes. Lashes can look so different depending on the application style. So yeah, these kind of look different every time I wear them, which is also why I love them. They're super versatile and it's just so easy to work with. So if you're a beginner or you just want that really nice, wispy, long lash extension look, these are for you. All the lashes that I'm talking about today, I do trim the outer corner to fit my eye better because I do have smaller eyes, but also to get like that kind of like wispy, uplifted half lash kind of look. If you haven't tried these yet, which I can bet you have, or if you just need a restock, here's your reminder to go restock on them. I've talked about them literally for years here. These are the it lash. I love doing series like this where I gather up all the products in that category and share with you my top faves. They definitely changed a little bit since my last lash video, and some of them are just OGs. My top 3 lash brands from the drugstore or just affordable lash brand in general are Kissso Lashes, Salon Perfect, and Ardell. Those are the 3 brands that I think everyone needs to have in their collection, especially if you love that invisible band. These are like the best quality type of lashes. Love them. Next lash is going to be from Salon Perfect, and these are the 694s Light and Fluffy. These are so beautiful, so wispy, but still give that like drama effect, you know? I do like to trim them up, like I mentioned before, but these ones I do trim up a little bit more. And I think that these are like the perfect dramatic, natural, if that makes sense, lash that you can get. These actually contain 2 pairs of lashes stacked on top of each other. If you can see that, they kind of just like flare up. They're so lightweight. When I apply them, I feel like there's nothing on my eye. And these also have a really pretty curl as well. So when you're applying them, they keep that curl, they look uplifted, and they just have a little bit of spice, but still really natural. And I love them. I wear these with a really subtle makeup look, and I think it looks just as good as when I apply it with like a full glam look. There's just so much dimension and so many hairs on it, and it just looks gorgeous. Next up, I have 2 pairs of lashes from Ardell. These are just the OGs, such a staple. I wear these all the time, especially when I want to have like more of a natural look. They're the Ardell Wispies. We have the Demi Wispies, and then we also have the original Wispies as well. They're just that tried and true type of lash that I know works for me and looks great on my eyes, and I have been applying it in a different way like I mentioned, so it just looks even better than when I used to apply them. I honestly don't recommend buying them in the singles anymore. I totally recommend buying it in like the value pack. The only difference between the two is that the Wispies are a little bit longer and have a little bit more hairs like intertwined in there, like more voluminous, as natural lashes could be. And then the Demi Wispies are a little bit smaller, a little bit shorter, and less hairs in there as well. These actually don't taper as much to the outer corner as the regular Wispies do. And I think that these look really great when you cut either halfway, so you use it as a half lash on the outer corner. That looks so pretty and so stunning on so many eye shapes. Just depends on how you want to wear them, but keep in mind if you do cut the outer corner away, you're going to lose that flare. So depends on what kind of look you want, but I really love both of them so much. When I don't want to have that really long wispy look on my eyes and I want to have them a little bit shorter but still really natural, these are the ones that I go to. And of course, can get super close to the lash line since there is no band. It's so easy to blend in with your natural lashes and it just looks gorgeous. And this is the glue that I like to use as well to keep them on my eyes all day long. This is just the Kiss Strip Adhesive, just so easy to apply on the lashes. Or I'll use the new lash liner, which is really easy to apply as well. If I really have to get in there, the liner is like amazing to do so. And this actually sticks so well, like dries in 2 seconds and doesn't go anywhere. These are pretty basic and pretty standard, but so affordable, so worth it. And if you ran out of them, go pick them up. And if you haven't tried them, go get them because they are staples. Another Ardell lash that I have is the Remy collection in the style 778. This style in particular is my absolute favorite. I don't use too many of the Remy lashes. These are truly like that lash extension luxe kind of look. They have so many hairs, so much dimension, but yet still look really natural. So I'm obsessed. Obviously, this is the one that I like to wear right here. I did trim out the outer corner right there. This band is invisible, but it's a little bit thicker than the other ones I'm sharing just because there is more hair on them. And these are Remy hair as well, so they look a little bit more dramatic like, but still really simple, if that makes sense. And there's a little bit of a curl to it as well, so once it's actually on the eye, it just looks so stunning. If I'm repetitive throughout this entire video, there's really not much to say different about each lash, just because they're all in the same like vibe and style and what I gravitate towards. So this just gives the most pretty outer corner lash. It's beautiful. And I think trimming it definitely does matter, because if I just left it like that, it would just look so big on my eyes. You can totally see like the difference in the lash. Like, I think that looks so much better. So you really can't judge a book by its cover right away, just because you can kind of change it and customize it to your liking in like a second, and it can look so good. And they're super like tapered like. I just love it. They don't look like cheap or anything. They look honestly like more of a luxe kind of lash, and they're super inexpensive. All of these you can find at the drugstore, or at least all at Walmart, and I love it. Always like to go in and curl just a little bit with an eyelash curler. I like to get it in there and then just press down like twice. But again, let me know if you want to see a full lash video on how I apply. Curling them together really ensures it to stay together, mesh with yours, and it just looks 10 times better than when you just applied it without curling it. Like, mascara and curling it on top of the lashes changes the entire thing. So last pair of lashes is gonna be the Kissso Wispy collection, and this is the curated box. So there's 5 different lashes in here, which I think is incredible. Honestly, if you're a beginner or you just wanna have every single one of these, this is so worth it. Like, you get the 01s in here, love that. 11s in here, which used to be my favorites. Oh my goodness, like, love those. And then we discovered the 01s, and yeah, I just haven't used those too much anymore, but you get a really nice variety in here. But the ones that I'm obsessed with are these ones right here, the Pompadour. Oh my goodness, so beautiful, so perfect. And what I do is, of course, trim it up. So what I've been doing lately is you can cut the whole thing in half and just have the half lash and use the outer corner for the outer corner of your eye. But what I've been doing is cutting like the inner third off and keeping the outer section like so, and putting that on just the outer corner of my eye, and it is so beautiful. Literally just popping it right here to the outer area. Would not look as full just because I have the other lash underneath it, but it is so pretty to do like a half lash like that. There's a lot more lashes on the outer corner of those ones as opposed to the inner corner. It tapers out to a little bit of a fuller lash, which is so pretty. They actually remind me a lot of the Kiss 11s, but they just have more dimension and more hairs on the outer corner area. So pretty, I honestly just love it. And also another one would be Ritzy, is a really great lash as well. Has a little bit of brown hairs in here too, so it's really, really natural. If you wanted to have that undetectable lash, those are them. I mean, a lot of these could be that, don't get me wrong, but this has more of like that highlighted hairs in there, so it's definitely a lot more natural looking. This pack in particular is a really great box to get just because you can try out all the other ones, and they never steered me wrong. Like, all of these lashes today that I'm talking about have always done me right. I personally don't love when lashes don't have like a tapered end. Love when there's a little bit of a flare to the outer corner and like a little bit smaller towards the inner corner. I think that's so flattering and pretty, so I typically don't use lashes that are just like that one size. I need to have some type of flare to the outer corner. So those are all the lashes that I have to share with you guys today. I would love to try some new ones, and I would love to hear what you guys are loving. I think that's all for this video. I will see you guys in my next one.